Good afternoon everybody. My name is Ashwini Krishna and I'm founder of Native Folks. Our story would be probably exactly like yours. Just two things, it's a love story and it's about travel. A visit to a certain village in 2012 changed my life forever. I had gone there with a feeling to help the villagers, only to realize that the villagers had a lot more to give back. The humility of the people, the community bonding, the abundance of indigenous knowledge, and also the love and care they had, and the deep-rooted culture from the village. There was a lot of takeaway. Going ahead, I had a dream to do something which works hard to bridge the gap between the urban and rural world. So I saw a stark difference going through my journey to different villages. I saw there was a lot of difference. And going ahead, so to do something which enhances and enhances the best of the countryside locations our India has to offer. 2014, we launched Native Folks. We offer rural experiences for urban hearts. It was majorly to help empower our travelers experience this intoxicated spirit of bonding of village life. At Native Folks, we wish to empower the local communities and families by providing social, economic and cultural benefits with the help of flavorful community-based tourism activities. At the same time, empower our travelers to not only opt for relaxing but exploratory and meaningful travel. I started off with Goa. Goa is usually known as a party destination wherein most of the tourism is concentrated on certain beaches, and the trips of when people are of the tourist guides, they go to only certain set of locations and stay at hotels. So instead of that, we focused on that beautiful countryside with hospitable people. They welcome with the help of homestays and experiences built around these villages, where we take travelers on a different trip altogether. Currently, we have a responsive website. We have added 22 homestays, majorly in Goa, that is Divar Island, Holland, Netrangli, Valpoi and certain areas, interiors of Goa. And 3 states, because recently we also have a homestay in Amboli Ghat, which is in Maharashtra. We have tied up with a community in Orissa, where it's a village called Ragurajpur, where they offer stay-in artisans are there, they offer their art and culture package there. And we are at right now 52 beneficiaries. Our beneficiaries list includes right from hosts to the drivers to the SHG members to the artisans and craftsmen who offer different value-added services. And we have invited over 480 guests so far. So this roughly taking you across the journey of a traveler. She's Shruti, she's 25 years old, she's a professional from Mumbai. A weekend is coming up and she wants to go someplace calm where she can experience a place like a local. She visits our website, she learns about it from a friend. So we give her a warm welcome to our homestays. Our driver goes and picks up, and if she's a solo traveler, we send her a women guide along with her, or a women taxi cab driver to go and welcome. And she takes part in the local festival which is happening there. She enjoys home cooked food. She goes around, see how the bakeries function, how the pav is made. She enjoys that and learns something from the village, like preparing of local meals, and even giving her knowledge, like teaching the kids and volunteering in the village activities. With community and travel, as I said, so we are looking at two-way things. So one is the beneficiaries are community, which gain, there's a lot of culture exchange which both parties gain from each other. With community, we work towards training them and building a lot of hospitality related and value-added service trainings which give them, which helps them to give that quality of service and benefit from that. So we have tied up with Goa Heritage Action Group and Mineral Foundation. It's an NGO in Goa. And panchayats, local body governments, and also a small percentage goes in certain village. We have a village level committee, 2% goes to the village for the village development activities as a whole, so that the benefit goes to the other village people as well who are not directly involved. We are in process of tying up with NABARD to take care of the training parts where we can give trainings to all the stakeholders. And travelers, we have partnered with Cycling Zen, so we have cycling tours around. So we have kept cycles at some of our locations where the guests can take around, not only on the usual commercial belt, also on the villages. They can go around and explore village in a green way. Entrepreneurs again are startups. It's for startups looking out for offbeat experiences. We are trying to talking to them. Why don't come down and experience a village life? It's like for a focus group where they can come together and benefit from networking. At the same time, the community can benefit out of them coming. Two Lives project is a project based out of Spain. So we are trying to. It's a women's group coming down for experiencing the real side of India. So we're working towards that. Goa tourism, majorly for promotion of our packages there. So we're again tying up with them. It's on a commission basis. We are working towards it. Our current business model is that 20% of our native folks share is 20%, out of the entire 80% to 70% goes to the community directly, and 15% on trips and 10% on partner trips. So like we're working on certain partners, like it's a community run organization which is already working, like Nilgiris and Wayanad, like Urugu project Ecoscape. So we kind of partner with them to send in guests. In that case, the entire thing is done by them. We are not actually creating a new experience. Per person per unit is an approximately rupees 1500 per day on an average. This is the current figures as of now from the start of operations till April. We did a turnover of 8,20,000 with a profitability of 1,44,000. So our vision is to create this social, economic and cultural impact for the community and community organizations by covering distant countryside locations in India even as well as in developing countries going forward. So if somebody wants to look for an offbeat experience and want to stay in a village, I think native folks should crop up their mind first. So that's a vision, kind of vision we have for native folks at the moment. We did a small study with the urban youth currently, so 22 to 35 years of age. So there's a shift towards, from mass tourism towards the offbeat travel, like 60% are now towards interest in more of exploratory travel. There's trekking, there's cycling, and there's also art and culture. So there's that kind of experience. This immediate up next 6 months goals, we are looking at 50 homestays, so which would have partnered individual homestays like 45, and one new village project with 5 homestays developed. That's based on one fully eco-friendly model we are looking at. In one of these, we have identified 3 locations. One of these will be finalizing, and we want to build an eco-friendly project there. Partner with 5 community-led organizations. This also we are in talks with Sikkim, Kerala, and Orissa. We have already started. And that Nilgiris, which we want to partner with them. Strong team and partners. Initially it was just me and working with the community one-on-one, so it was not a strong team, but slowly people are coming together with the same interest, who get the passion for the project, and we're taking it ahead. So here's a small team. So I'm the founder right now, and I have, so before this I'm a BE and I have an experience of 5 years in supply chain management and 2 years in rural development. I was a IICSR fellow, so I did grassroots projects at different places. Mr. Peter D'Souza, he's an MBA, he's into digital marketing and strategy. We are actually revamping the website whole where we target the niche segment, so he's working with us on that. Finally, Mr. Venu Gopal, he kind of takes part in the relationship building. He's a part of the incubation center and right now incubated it. We're looking at a funding requirement of 20 lakhs, which would 50% of which would go for the homestay development, 30% for branding and awareness, and 20% for current software upgradations. These are the current look at the projections we have made with this. And also more than that, we're looking at support in terms of building this as a successful social entrepreneurship. We don't have a lot of mentors supporting us, taking it to the next level. So that's fine. Thank you.
I'm just going to be running this through very quickly. There are 4 people here I feel that can be really interested in this project. One is you, Mrs. Kapadia, because I feel with your whole advertising background and for scaling up this, I seriously think if she can be scaled up properly, this could get somewhere. So that's an area. But Mrs. Raikuru, I think that this is really an area. You've been spending a lot more than 21 crores or something on livelihood economically bringing up the youth and the livelihood of the place. That's you. Mr. Agarwal, this is it. I mean, it's up your department also. You have enhanced livelihoods and reduce, the vulnerability in the youth-related areas. So that's you there. And Mr. Chakravarti, this is also livelihood. So please, I mean, quickly, 4 minutes, say yes, I'm on board.
I love the concept at a personal level.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's relevant for the fund because at least what she's presented so far in terms of scale and size and all that, it may not fit the fund construct, but at a personal level, something close to my heart.
Yeah, it's close to all our hearts.
I can immediately give you a one location to integrate with your thing. See, I am very glad to know that you are an ICSR fellow. I am just coming back from Hyderabad, where we had the graduation ceremony for our SBI Youth for India fellows. So, I mean, it's for others. I am just saying, we run a fellowship program which is now in its 4th year, where we precisely try to bridge the the urban and rural divide. So we take all young minds, 22 to 32 years old, very bright boys and girls come, and they undergo a fellowship of 13 months, and we have partnership with very established NGOs, 7 to 8, and we send them to work on projects on 12 things. So yesterday was a presentation by one girl, Sanjini, who was a fellow of 15-16 batch, who was placed with Dhan Foundation, and Dhan Foundation works in basically in Kerala, in one of the locations, that is Idukki. They work in many states. So this girl, basically we tell them, you go, you roam around for 1.5 months and find out what you can do, what innovation you can bring to make a difference in the lives of the people. It can be health, it can be education, it can be anything. So she has developed an ecotourism model. So she was taken to the life there, and she found this is the USP of this place, and let us give this experience. So she presented to us, like yesterday we also gave them 5 minutes time to present. So we were looking at the sustainability part of it. I am very worried that we have invested there 13 months, somebody, and with all support and all, how to make it. So she has onboarded some 5 people, one lady and somebody who is teaching how to swim, how to take a splash, like that. So several activities woven into that. So now that problem is solved. I'll put Sinjani to you, and you can come and we can discuss that.
Sure.
You can integrate that particular thing into you, so that it becomes sustainable. At least 7 people she has employed now. But she is quitting. She will be coming out there. And, you can also take her expertise. So that's one thing. So see, what would be your end state franchise model? I don't know. So we need to look into it, that whenever you are taking up one new location, a new activity, how many lives you are really uplifting. So that has to be the USP to look at the CSR angle of it.
I think that's why I think it would help.
Yeah, immediately I can help her add one more location, and that's the loveliest location, that is it. All of them.
But Sapari,
I think it's a very exciting concept.
Yeah.
Personally, it's one of my, when I was going through the applications, I thought this was very exciting too. At this stage, I think we're a little small for a scale up to the extent that the foundation would do. I think it would take a couple of years before you reach a stage where we could invest in our efforts. But I think I'd like to keep in touch with you to see how your progress is happening, and at a personal level, I'd like to stay connected to see how we could help you. When it's time, we'll then bring you in our cohort.
Thank you.
Yeah, like I said, it won't fit because of the size and scale issue. It won't fit the fund construct. But again, at a personal level, I would actually want to experience something
You
like
all
this.
are invited to.
you're speaking from Chennai, right? I mean, she's planning to scale up in Nilgiris.
Yes.
So is it possible?
I spoke to Ashwini just before the pitch actually. So I know a couple of entrepreneurs who have done this from 2009 onwards, 2 ecotourism projects. So So I agree with Anna, that the construct is not a venture funding model. So that need to be
It won't be the right sort of funding for
funding
it.
for them. So it will be more pressure on it to do something which is not there. Ours is anyway, Wipro is more hardware-based digital product creation. So I offered her to sort of talk to those two entrepreneurs and see how this business should be going.
Yeah.
Those women can really don't have to believe in the real mistakes that they make. And they those guys will really.
So
You have learned more also in dance. There are two ecotourism projects. One was in Italy and one was in dance.
Good are in Kerala.
No, dance is in Bhutan.
That's good. Yes,
And they have set up two teachers also with the Nadi.
The model has to be very automatically.
Yeah, so just sort of
When you just
has
stand
to go
out.
viral.
The problem with business tourism, and that is that's what everybody is facing.
Yeah.
but this is an organic, when you have, there's no project that has like a steady stage society by the river. It's only one person who went into that place and stayed for 1 week and it's easy to grow organically.
Yes.
Well, it's a growing concept, so
That's correct.
create a network that can go beyond what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Not face the same, not make the same mistakes that Hoyo would do where they don't have to do diligence on the hotels, etc. It's promote. So a lot of beauty is a lot of hard work and have to be cleaned up.
Thank you.